Every now and then I do a Big Truck Series Market Watch review where I talk about changes in the stock market, which I've noticed, changes in my portfolio and whatnot. But I wanted to talk about something else on a related subject. I went into the store, my favorite store, as you know, Micro Center, to buy some more equipment. And basically I had purchased 3 GTX 1080 Ti's because specifically I was setting up a mining machine at my job in order to leave it on and run it all night and whatnot and mine cryptocurrency. And somebody dared me to get into it, and thus far, I mean, it's coming along. It could be a little bit faster, but there's a lot of things that some people don't understand about cryptocurrency mining if they're going to do it themselves. And basically, as you can see, one thing I had noticed before, but I didn't realize how serious it was you see that this thing says limit 2 per household in store only. GPUs are being snapped up by people just like me who are mining cryptocurrencies. Whether it's Ethereum or Bitcoin or LITECOIN or whatnot, everybody's trying to get in on it. And the problem is, for people who don't understand, mining these cryptocurrencies and, building your own Bitcoin bank and whatnot, if you're willing to have the patience to do that over months and years or whatever, if you're willing to have the patience to mine your own currency, you're going to need a very, very powerful computer. Now, the thing about it is there's a limit to how powerful you can actually get these processors in these PCs. So basically, people are using GPUs in order to mine cryptocurrency. Now, some people, this is not new news. Some people know this, but there are other people who don't know about it, and they actually asked me to talk about it just a little. So basically, let's say you were going to get a GTX 1070. You'd have to spend $449, but that, that's after rebate. So you're going to spend at least $450 per card. Most people typically buy 2 cards because they combine the computing power of the GPUs. And instead of playing video games with these graphic cards, what they're doing is, like me, they're actually mining cryptocurrency because the GPUs are actually more powerful than the CPU and the computer for certain types of calculations when you're, mining and you're doing hashtag calculations or whatnot. I'm not going to confuse you with the technical jargon because some of you just don't care about that. But suffice to say, if you are willing to invest figure maybe $899 for a computer that's already built, and then you're willing to invest another $1,500 and buy yourself a couple of these GPUs, you too can have your own Bitcoin or your Ethereum mining computer at your house. Now, my only problem with this is that I had to put my tower at work. And the reason why is because I have an office that's a cool room, so you have the air conditioner there running all night and everything. The computer server doesn't go off. And some people understand that this thing will rise your electric bill like you can't imagine. Just one of these GPUs can use as much power in a year as a small refrigerator. Now, if you're running 2 of these bastards, yeah, you can use more power in a single year than like a gigantic Kenmore Elite refrigerator. So it's involving and a serious thing, that you have to consider, because the problem is you don't want to end up breaking even. The other problem is that every single year you pretty much want to upgrade to the newest graphic card that's out. Now, see, this year it was the 1080 Ti, and, at the end of last year it was like the 1080, and then they had the 1070 and the 1060 come out. Most people didn't buy the Titan X because the Titan X cost too much, and then some people figured they didn't need the 12 gigabytes of RAM, but what they were going for was the faster processor. And the Titan X, because it's $1,000 per card, it's actually like $1,200 per card, most people weren't willing to spend that, wherein they could get more computing power by buying 2 1080 Ti's. Now, I bought 3 1080 Ti's and I set it up, and it's running and it's mining. It takes a long time to make your money, but if you're interested in doing Bitcoin mining, you might find it to be quite a how should I say, profitable thing if you're willing to do it. It's expensive, yes, but you know, everybody knows in order to make money, you got to spend some money. So, you know, you figure that you gotta make yourself an investment of what, you gotta make yourself a good $3,000, $4,000 worth of investment, and then you can start mining. So, because you know, anybody who follows me, they know that I'm basically in Micro Center every single payday buying something, whether it's a computer or whether it's new parts. I noticed that the Core i9s have come out, and I'm considering getting a brand new desktop, because right now I have a Core i7 7700. I'm running 3 monitors on it, as you can see, and I have a Titan X GPU for this computer. So basically, I have Steam games and all that, so I run, like, Arma 3 and all that on it. But that's at home. At work, I'm all about the mining. So if you have any specific questions about what I'm talking about, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, feel free to ask me. Because every now and then I like to update my MARKETWATCH series, because as you know, I take some of the money that I get off of YouTube and I reinvest it in my portfolio. But now, instead of reinvesting in my portfolio, I decided to reinvest in computer parts in order to get in on this mining, because a lot of people are doing it. Some people think that cryptocurrency is going to go to $10,000 per coin, and they're saying that the market cap is 80 billion. So I figure, fuck it, I might as well get in on it. After all, this is YouTube's money that they're giving me anyway, so I might as well turn it into something more. So once again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to explain anything. So just let me know.